Hello, this is Ken. Welcome to the Information Nation. Today I went to a town hall meeting with Senator-elect Mark Kirk and 8th District Representative-elect Joe Walsh. Place was jammed. It was held in Cryatal Lake in their, what would you call it, where they hold their city council meetings, and it was overflowing. You'll see on the video, I panned the room, how many people were in there, and there were at least 100 people standing behind me, and it was phenomenal. I got about the first 5 minutes, and then it got to be so overcrowded that I had to get out of there because people were knocking into me, and I didn't want to jeopardize the equipment, and I really couldn't hear what the candidates were saying. I stayed around a little bit for what Mark Kirk had to say. He talked mainly about the economy, joblessness, and basically what has to be done, how we're losing on every front, and we've got to change things. Quite impressed with the man. It's the first time I've heard him speak. I didn't get a chance to listen to Joe Walsh. More and more people kept showing up, and the more crowded it got, the less you could hear because the people in the lobby were just holding discussions, and you really couldn't hear the candidate or the senator or the representative-elect speak. It got so loud in there in the hallway, and plus two, the fact that the sound echoes in there. But I hope you enjoy what I did get. I got about 5 minutes, and it was just the man doing the introductions and talking a little bit about him. I hope you enjoy the video. Possibly, if I can find some other links that'll carry more of the town hall meeting, I'll put the links in the description. If not, maybe you want to search YouTube in a couple of days and see if some other YouTubers put some stuff on there. But it was very interesting. It was very, very interesting. I want to thank you for tuning into the Information Nation. I hope you'll subscribe, and thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, Toys for Tots run. We're going to be videoing that, so we hope to get that on YouTube on our channel in the next couple of days. Thanks again for your interest in the Information Nation. This is Ken. We'll see you next time. Here's the video. Thank you for coming out tonight on a nice fall Saturday before Thanksgiving. I'm Mike Tryon, and I would like to welcome you to the City Hall in Cryatal Lake. For a town hall meeting, I just want to point out that Senator Altoff and I have one here every year. It's never been this crowded. I'm going to tell her to start working on that. I would like to apologize for Senator Altoff for not being here today. She's actually in Arizona at a conference for state legislators. She's actually chairing a conference out there, and she would be here. Also would like to take the opportunity to recognize a few people in our audience. Our County Board Chairman, Ken Kaler. Ken, you're here someplace, I think, maybe outside. Nick Provenzano, one of our County Board members. And Ed DeBorick, stand up, Ed, over here. One of our city council members, Ralph Dawson. Ralph, I think, up here someplace. And one of
special guest, my mother, who's 90 years old. She keeps me going. She still drives on the subdivision board. Every time I think I'm tired, I just watch her. But anyway, this is a unique time, not just for our state, but for our country. We face some difficult times. When you think about what's happening in our country and around the world, especially in Illinois and the United States, we're seeing a contraction of the private sector economy. And at the same time the private sector economy is beginning to contract, we're seeing the public sector try to grow. The Bookings Institute issued a report 3 months ago that says the median income wage earner in the Chicago metropolitan area, wages dropped by 8% in the last 10 years. State government grew by 45%. You can't make that math work. So there's some very difficult choices ahead of us, not only in the state of Illinois, mostly in Washington, D.C. as well. So I'm excited because we're going to have new leadership here. This election, I believe, is about preserving the fundamental building blocks of our country, our freedoms, our individual rights, a right to a free market system of economics. And when you think about some of the decisions that have been made in the last year, those have been under attack. So I've got to tell you, I met our senator-elect 10 years ago as we served together, he as a congressman, myself as county board chairman, on the Regional Transportation Task Force for Chicagoland. I never met a person who was more capable of making public policy decisions than Mark Kirk, and a friendship developed. A year ago, if you asked me who Joe Walsh was, I told you who Joe Walsh was. But in this year, everybody, I think, got to shake Joe Walsh's hand because he was everywhere. He was in every report. He showed us what grassroots was all about. He ran a campaign that really was a basic, fundamental campaign. He had a horse trailer, if you saw it. He took it everywhere with him. He parked it in the grocery store. It said, "Let's take back our country." He had thousands and thousands of names on there. I don't know if you do that. But you know what? That was the kind of thing he had to do. People appreciated it because that's what we were really about, as a grassroots campaign. And I'm excited for Joe, I'm excited for Mark, mostly I'm excited for McHenry County because we're going to have a voice in Springfield that really represents. So it is my pleasure to introduce our Senator-elect, Mark Kirk.
I am so very proud, aren't you, to see our new Congressman-elect Joe Walsh. As Congressman Shipkiss, who is now becoming the dean of our delegation from Illinois, said, Republicans in Illinois won 5 of our top 4 targeted races.